See, the significance of carrying out this exercise Trishul is basically to check the capability of the tri-forces for all type of capabilities, which is basically it's drone capability, it's the manned, unmanned vehicles, operational capability. Then it is also going to check in place the drones, unmanned ground vehicles, then the manpads, which we have acquired. There are going to be a few new amphibious all-terrain vehicles which are going to be tested in this terrain, which have never been tested ever before. So that those are also going to be used in this. There is going to be light artillery field guns which are going to be airdropped and made operational for putting fire onto the enemy positions. And other than this, the Navy has an important role to secure the coastline from Sir Creek onwards, right down till Bombay, Goa, the western coastline. Reason being, you see, for Pakistan, Gujarat is a economical hub, uh, and it is a very lucrative target for Pakistan to hit in a case of a future conflict, and that they have failed to do so from the western front or the border bordering Rajasthan and Punjab and Jammu and Kashmir, because there is heavy deployment of all our AAD element, and then you have early warning systems, you have our jammers. So lot many mechanisms and equipment is already in place over there. As far as this terrain is concerned, it is a open terrain with no cover. It has a perfect line of sight, and here weapons which can be used beyond visual line of sight, the BVLRS, so those can be used here to test them, to test the early warning equipment of the own side as well as the enemy. That is also going to be done. So keeping in mind the magnitude of this operation is basically to secure our economical hub, that is Gujarat, and the key assets which are going to be which already, Suraksha Kavach has already been installed, that is direct energy weapons which are equipped with microwave technology and lasers and frequency jamming systems in case any enemy missiles or drones tend to fly over or into Gujarat and the western front. So this is an exercise of great relevance and importance. It is also going to play focus on the amphibious operations. So amphibious operations is basically going to involve both the forces, the Navy and the Army, how their coordination is going to be, how they are going to meet their objectives, how they are going to get off or deboard the ships, and how are they going to come across on shore along with their men, weapon, equipment, what are their drills going to be, and what is the live information system that they will be getting. For example, they'll be getting the live drone feeds, they'll be getting the live satellite imagery feeds, they'll be exactly getting to know at night in terms of thermal imaging and starlight cameras as to what activities are going to be carried out by the enemy, if in case there is going to be any. Then there is going to be testing of new weapon systems, which include small arms to new direct energy weapon systems, drones, loitering munitions, kamikaze drones with fiber optics. Some are without fiber optics. Most of them are also being used in autonomous modes, and these are stealth drones which cannot be detected. These have anti-frequency jammers, so frequency jamming is also not going to have any impact on these drones. And there are many other things which I think are into the testing phase, and they've already been tested. This is basically how to amalgamate these new technologies on ground with the infantry soldier, with the special forces soldier, along with other supporting arms, and the forces, that is the Air Force and the Navy. We're going to test the new communication systems, combat management systems, softwares. So there is a whole lot of plethora of new systems and drills which are going to be put in place. But yes, something which is unique for this exercise is the magnitude of it. That the number of troops that are going to take part in it, and if we practically see, I would call it, this is it. This is the ultimate showdown, the ultimate show of force and capability of modern warfare that the Indian Army has possessed. And this is going to be a exercise where now, the civil defense, the industries which are actively involved in providing new and latest weapon systems are going to be involved. There are going to be operators from these firms which are going to be actively be deployed alongside the military, navy and air force, who are going to use these systems onto the enemy. So this is a total new approach and a new strategy in terms of facing the enemy. See, here the main focus for this exercise is going to be the coordination between, the new Bhairav battalions and the Rudra brigades. How quick, how fast they can hit, how independently can they carry out operations if given a task to occupy or destroy enemy positions. It would also include, the supporting arms. For example, army air defense would be there, signals would be there, EME would be involved, ordnance, ASC. So all these supporting arms, artillery would be there. So they have a very critical role to follow, and we have the K9 Vajra and the A tags, which can fire with a decent amount of range of 45 to 46 kilometers from the depth within India onto the enemy territory. And we have the latest of the UAVs. Then you have the unmanned ground vehicles. You have the underwater drones which are equipped with explosive. You have loitering munitions. You have fiber optic drones. So there is going to be a very big coordination of unmanned ground vehicles, underwater drones, and then the drones which are being used with fiber optics, and some which are going to be used with stealth technology and anti-jamming and anti-spoofing features, which have a deep strike capability of up to 40 to 50 kilometers, maybe more than that. So this is going to be there. Target real-time target acquisition systems are going to be in place, where drones would acquire targets and give a immediate reading to the artillery at the depth. Pakistan's most strongest UAV is the Akinci drone by Baykar company of the Turkish origin. So how they are going to counter it? It has a long range of 7,000 kilometers with a sufficient height of up to 10,000 to 15,000 feet, and also equipped with various missile systems. So how are we going to counter that? The systems are in place. So it is just that this is the execution part. I think the experimental part and the testing phases are over. The implementation phases have now come into being, and I think we are going to act upon this. And as I keep saying, that this exercise can go either ways. It can sway to something called, this is it, cause of attention, with the amount of troops that are taking part in this.